Chapter 2: Apply LinkedIn Networking and Engagement Strategies. Let's begin with building your LinkedIn network with purpose. By the end of this lesson, you will understand how to build a LinkedIn network with purpose, so every connection you make actually supports your career or business goals. On LinkedIn, your network is just as important as your profile because opportunities don't come from visibility alone, they come from connections. Before we move forward, ask yourself, who are you trying to attract on LinkedIn? What is your goal? Job, clients, partnerships, or learning? Are your current connections aligned with that goal? Because if your network is random, your results will be random too. Why networking matters. Let's start with a simple idea. People don't get opportunities only from applying. They get it from recruiters who notice them, professionals who refer them, clients who trust them, conversations that turn into opportunities. So your network directly impacts job opportunities, client opportunities, partnerships, visibility in your field. Now, the key question is, who should you actually connect with? Let's break it into two tracks: individual networking for personal growth, business networking for business opportunities. Let's begin with individual networking. The first type of networking is career access networking, or in other words, getting opportunities. The goal is to get in front of hiring decision maker. Here is what to do. On LinkedIn search bar, use the following format: hiring plus your target role. See the example on the screen. Apply the following filters: posted on LinkedIn in the last 7 days, and choose job posts. After finding a relevant post, engage with their post first. Like the post and leave a thoughtful comment. In the next chapter, we will dive deeper into comment engagement. Now, when writing a comment, avoid something like "I'm interested." That adds zero value and blends in with everyone. Instead, show your interest and stand out by writing something like the example on the screen. After engaging with their post, you can send them a connection request. Because you're already familiar, you can send a connection request with a personalized note or wait until they accept and follow up with a message. Avoid messages like, "Hi, I am looking for a job." Instead, write something like the example on the screen. This message reflects that you didn't mass message them. There is a reason you reached out. You're not needy. You're not asking for a job immediately, just opening a relationship. The second type of networking is peer network. The goal is to stay visible, learn, and get referrals. Here is what to do: connect with people at your level, comment on their posts regularly. To improve your network, you can find people doing your role in stronger companies. On LinkedIn search bar, type your target role, and from the filters, choose your target company. Engage consistently, not just connect. And after connecting, do not send a generic message like "nice to connect" or say nothing. Both are wasted opportunities. Here is what to do instead: send a context based message. As the example on the screen, your goal is not to impress, it's just to establish relevance. Important tip: observe before you network. Before jumping into conversations, understand what they post, what level they are, see their comments, not just posts. You don't network blindly, you adapt your approach. The third type of networking is mentorship networking, or access to experience. The goal is to learn faster without trial and error. Identify senior professionals with relevant experience in the area you want to develop. When reaching to them, avoid asking for mentorship directly, like the example on the screen. It is vague. It uses vague words like "this field develop my skills," has no specific reason why them. It puts effort on the other person. Instead, Ask micro questions, not big asks, as the example on the screen. This example shows you actually looked at their profile, specific and relevant, opens the door for a relationship to grow naturally. Next is business networking for organization track. Business networking. Most companies think LinkedIn networking means add decision makers, send them a pitch, hope for a reply. But here is what actually happens when you do that. They ignore you, or worse, they remember you as a spam. Because in B2B, people don't respond to strangers selling. They respond to familiar experts they trust. Before we begin, pause and reflect. Who are your ideal clients? Are you connecting with decision makers or random professionals? Do your messages sound like a pitch or a conversation? Because if your networking feels transactional, your results will be limited. The first type of business networking is strategic prospecting or finding the right clients. The goal is to build a pipeline of qualified leads. Let's take corporate training solutions provider as an example for B2B. Search for decision makers such as HR directors and L&D managers. Instead of connecting immediately, visit their profile, engage with their content. You can comment on a post, such as the example on the screen. Then, after a few days, you can connect with them and write them a message after they accept, like the example on the screen. The result? You're no longer a stranger. You are recognized. Account-based networking, targeting specific companies. The goal is win high-value clients. Here is what to do. Select 5 to 10 target companies. Connect with multiple decision makers. Engage with 2 or 3 people from the same company. Show up consistently, then send them a message like the example on the screen. The result? You build familiarity across the organization. Important, relationship-based conversations after connecting. This is where most businesses fail. What they do is that they send immediate pitch and long service message. Instead, start a conversation, like the example on the screen. It opens dialogue, position you as a problem solver, not seller. Another type of business networking is partnership networking, scaling through others. The goal is to get clients through strategic partners. Let's take corporate training provider as an example. Strategic partners typically include consultants, coaches, or HR service providers. Here is how to build partnership with them. Step 1. Make it about what they do first. After scanning their profile, activities, and engaging with their content, you can send them a message. See the example on the screen. Step 2. Bridge to collaboration after they reply. See the example on the screen. This will result in warm leads and shared opportunities. In business networking, it is important to stay visible. The goal is long-term growth. Here is what to do. Engage regularly. Will be explained in the next lesson. Post insights will be explained in the next chapter, and reconnect occasionally. See the example on the screen. By doing that, you stay relevant without being pushy. To summarize, your profile gets you found. Your network gets you opportunities. When both are aligned, LinkedIn becomes a powerful growth tool, not just a platform. In the next lesson, we will build on this and learn how to communicate effectively on LinkedIn.